You know that specific, immediate drop. The one where you're laughing and having a genuinely good time at a party, or even just a long coffee with friends, but then the clock hits a certain point and suddenly your mind goes completely blank. It's not physical tiredness, it's a total cognitive shutdown. It's like your internal operating system just hit a massive error, and you go from 100% engaged to zero, experiencing immediate mental exhaustion. If you're an introvert, you know this feeling deep in your bones, and it often comes paired with an intense burning guilt. We call it burning out, or sometimes social anxiety, but those labels suck the behavioral science out of what's actually happening. You are not socially deficient, and you're not rude. You are simply running an extremely high-powered internal processor, and that system has strict measurable energy limits. We need to stop calling this laziness and start recognizing it as an automatic, highly efficient energy conservation mechanism. And that brings us to the core concept, the 4-hour rule. Now, the 4-hour rule isn't a universal law etched in stone. It's a pop psychology metric representing the average threshold where introverts hit a crucial cognitive wall, and ignoring it leads to total social battery collapse. The secret isn't in how much you like the people around you. The secret is how your brain processes the external world. It all boils down to neuroscience, specifically how your brain handles dopamine and complex data processing. For extroverts, high-stimulation environments, the loud conversations, the rapid-fire jokes, the background music are intrinsically rewarding. That external input triggers a short, efficient dopamine loop that immediately charges their system. They thrive on the novelty and the sensory rush. Their social time is actively restorative because their brain is utilizing short, high-reward pathways. For introverts, it's completely different. You don't just ignore external stimuli, you process it more deeply. Every interaction, every shift in tone, every background conversation, and every nonverbal cue requires serious, sustained engagement from your prefrontal cortex. Think of the PFC as your brain's most powerful, demanding CPU. When you are socializing as an introvert, your PFC is running on full blast, performing constant analysis and filtering, and that requires massive amounts of glucose, the brain's fuel. That fuel runs out fast. When you're an extrovert, socialization is a quick charge. When you're an introvert, socialization is an intensive, high-demand cognitive task. After roughly 4 hours of sustained complex processing, say, a day of meetings followed by a long dinner, the available glucose pool for those high-level functions is depleted past the point of strategic recovery. That sudden, overwhelming need to escape and lie down in a dark room isn't panic. It's your central nervous system flipping the circuit breaker. It is forcing resource allocation. It is saying, the social processing is over. We need immediate, deep recovery time to rebuild the fuel reserves. Understanding the 4-hour rule means shifting your mindset from self-criticism to strategic energy management. If you're planning a weekend, structure it like a project manager. Honor the deficit. A 2-hour social gathering followed by a guaranteed 2-hour break of pure solitude. If you are obligated to attend a longer event, schedule micro breaks. Step outside for 15 minutes of genuine silence. Scroll on your phone, not to check social media, but to focus on a single low-stimulus input that acts as a cognitive palate cleanser. You are essentially quiet quitting the social event for 15 minutes to stop the PFC burn and stretch those energy reserves. Your need for solitude is not a personality defect. It is the necessary cool-down protocol for a highly complex, deeply thoughtful, and efficient processing system. Introverts are designed for depth, reflection, and focused output, not continuous input. So next time you feel that sudden crash, remember the science of the 4-hour rule. Don't fight the wall. Respect the process, recharge without guilt, and use that deep, restored energy for the meaningful work or rest you were truly designed for. Stay thoughtful and honor the break.